Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all of us command. Quand on brasse porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hello everyone, and happy Canada Day! Today we celebrate our great country and embrace the values we share as a nation. As we come together, let's take a moment to celebrate who we are as Canadians and all that we have achieved and what we bring to the world. Although our Canada Day festivities are very different this year, they are no less important. And the challenges we face today will not defeat us, they will only make us stronger. Wishing you and your loved ones and everyone across the country a very happy Canada Day.
This Canada Day, let us reflect on the enormous potential we have as a nation. But in doing so, let us also remember that our past harbors many horrific tragedies that need to be addressed in the spirit of cooperation, understanding, truth, and respect. And as we reflect on our past and the possibilities for our future, let us do so with love, compassion, and understanding of Indigenous peoples and their important role in defining our future. Let's embrace diversity, value culture, celebrate our differences, and respect the vast mosaic that is Canada. Together, we can make a positive difference.
Happy Canada Day, Aurora. Bonne fête du Canada. This July 1st, let us celebrate Ontario's story of courage and resilience. We have so many people to thank and so much to be grateful for. And may you look ahead with well-earned hope and optimism, building healthy, caring, and inclusive communities. Have a safe and happy summer, everyone. Merci, miigwech.
Hi everyone, I want to wish all Aurora residents a very happy Canada Day. We're so fortunate to live in the greatest country in the entire world, surrounded by some of the kindest and most incredible people. The COVID-19 pandemic has been an unprecedented challenge for all of us. Well, we still have some ways to go. I'm inspired by how far we've come together. This has been a true Team Ontario effort. Today, we celebrate not only our country, but also each and every one of you. Thank you for stepping up throughout the pandemic with your courage, commitment, and compassion. Because of Ontario's spirit, the light at the end of the tunnel is growing brighter every single day, and we will soon turn the page on this pandemic. You're all absolute champions. I also want to give a huge shout out to your local MPPs, Christine Elliott and Michael Parsa. They've been working tirelessly to advocate for you and champion Aurora's interest at Queen's Park. While this year's celebrations will look a little different, it's incredible to see the community come together and celebrate virtually. I hope everyone has a great time. I wish you all a safe and happy Canada Day.
Hello everyone, I'm Christine Elliott, your local Member of Provincial Parliament for Newmarket, Aurora. I want to wish all Aurora residents a very happy Canada Day. Aurora has a rich history of celebrating special occasions. From the street parties of 1967 to the Aurora Street Festival that we host every June, our lively and welcoming community celebrations are part of the reason Aurora is known as Canada's birthday town. As a community, that gives us much pride and joy. I know our Canada Day celebrations look a little different this year, but I'm glad that we can still come together as a community for a virtual celebration. Thank you to everyone who made it possible for us to celebrate in a safe and creative manner so that all Aurorans can enjoy our country's anniversary of the Confederation. We are so fortunate to live in Canada, the greatest country in the world, surrounded by some of the kindest and most incredible people. The last few months have been difficult for all Canadians, including those right here in Aurora. However, despite the challenges of a global pandemic, we have also seen incredible acts of kindness. Our community came together to be there for each other, supporting our local businesses, answering the call to protect our most vulnerable, and supporting our frontline healthcare workers in their heroic efforts to keep all Ontarians healthy. This is what it means to be Canadian. I encourage everyone to reach out to your neighbors, friends, and fellow Aurora residents with a kind gesture this Canada Day. While we may not be able to celebrate in large groups, let's continue to show the world the best of who we are and the warm community spirit we are known for. As you enjoy the beautiful outdoors, the warm weather, and the rest of our Canada Day festivities, please continue to follow the public health measures. Be safe and take care of one another. Happy Canada Day.
Hi everyone, Michael Parsley here, MPP for Aurora, Oak Ridges and Richmond Hill. Today, Canada celebrates its 154th birthday, and this year in particular, there's so much to celebrate. From our resilient communities to our frontline heroes in healthcare and essential services, this Canada Day is about the incredible people who make up our country and our towns, like right here in Aurora. There's no better time to honor our home and its people than today, when we celebrate everything that makes us Canadian. Like our natural landscapes, our diverse communities, and the values that make up the Canadian spirit in all of us. So as you safely enjoy the warm weather with family, friends, and loved ones, take a moment to give thanks to the people and businesses that built our towns like right here in Aurora and bring life to communities like ours everywhere in Ontario and in our great country of Canada. On behalf of my family and the Government of Ontario, I wish each and every one of you a happy Canada Day, and I look forward to seeing you in person next year.
On behalf of the Town of Aurora Council, I'm pleased to wish everyone a happy Canada Day. Last year, Canada Day was marked by the continued presence of the COVID-19 pandemic. This year, there's light at the end of the pandemic tunnel, giving us cause for celebration. It is also a time for us to reflect on our present Canada and our past. After 154 years, we are still learning, growing, and proving our commitment to unite and appreciate each other's uniqueness. As Aurorans and as Canadians, we must continue to commit to celebrating the best of what we have to offer and rejecting the worst. Reject fear, reject hatred, reject bigotry, and in so doing, celebrate our humanity. The recent hate-based event in London is an unfortunate reminder of how precious and fragile life is. We are all Canadians, no matter our background, no matter our livelihoods and our life paths. We have all chosen to make this resilient and beautiful country our home. We owe it to her and to ourselves to honor and respect all Canadians. And just this past month, the discovery of over 1,000 unmarked graves at residential schools have left devastation in its wake. These tragic and gut-wrenching discoveries should increase our awareness and cause us to acknowledge the history on which our nation was built. We should feel driven to continue to learn and grow and become better. On this Canada Day, while we celebrate our country and ourselves as Canadians, let's also remember what it is about this nation and its people that make it special. Our resilience, our diversity, our compassion, our drive to become better than who we were yesterday. And let's use this to help heal our wounds. Happy Canada Day. Remember to celebrate safely, everyone, and I ask that each of you follow the health guidelines, practice physical distancing, and refrain from large gatherings. It is our duty to keep everyone in the community safe.
The past year has been challenging, to say the least. I personally know many people who have suffered ill health, lost loved ones, have been deprived of seeing friends and family, and who have lost life savings and hard-earned businesses. Hatred and violence has reared its ugly head in the midst of it all, but so have courageous voices been lifted, speaking up for justice and truth. Despite the seeming turmoil, the silver lining has been that we live in a country full of caring, introspective, and resilient people. Neighbor has stepped up to help neighbor, and families have drawn closer together. Let us celebrate our collective triumph in the midst of adversity. I'm proud to be an Auroran and proud to be Canadian on this Canada Day.
Canada is our home and First Nations land. May we have goodwill and respect for all of our peoples and take care of this beautiful land and environment which sustains us all. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day, everyone.
It's Canada Day, and I want to wish you and your family a happy Canada Day, no matter where you might be. Perhaps you might be on a dock up north enjoying the beautiful lake view. Or maybe you're on one of Aurora's many beautiful trails. Or perhaps you're on one of the great patios enjoying a nice beverage and a meal. No matter where you are, enjoy. Have a happy Canada Day from my family to yours.